Hey friends, how are you? Happy Tuesday. I hope you're doing well. Today we are here to do a cash condensing, bill swap, prop money swap, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, we're going to get right into it. But before that, I do have one new Etsy item to show you. Did you see the little icon in the thumbnail? And now I'm getting a call. Okay, sorry about that. So if you saw the little icon in the thumbnail, you know that this video is going to showcase a new item. I stopped doing traditional Etsy launches towards like the end of last year of 2025 because it honestly kind of takes the pressure off of me to have a bunch of items ready at once. This way, as soon as I have an item ready to release, I can show it to you in a video, and that little icon in the thumbnail means I'm going to have a new item. That way you know right off the bat, but just by looking at the thumbnail, if there's going to be a new Etsy item in the video. So, okay. This video might be long now because I'm going to explain this and then do the cash condensing. So if you like long videos, you're welcome. So a few days ago or last week or 2 weeks ago, I put a little poll up on my community page or community tab asking you all, what is your favorite type of savings challenge? Because I just wanted to make things, that you all are interested in. And a few of you actually said a box challenge. And I'm going to be 100% honest with you guys. I didn't really even know what that was. I literally thought you were talking about a savings challenge in a box, like those clear boxes. But I did some research and yeah, I came up with one and I hope you all like it. I hope it's going to do the box savings challenges justice. I've never really seen anyone play these. I did watch a video recently. I went back in actually Ren's videos, Mischief Managed Budgets, and watched her play one. But bottom line, I don't have a lot of experience with these things. So hopefully this does the box savings challenges justice. So I'm going to show you this all as it prints out, and then I'm going to show you how it looks once it's all put together. So this is a digital download item. Yeah, again, if you're familiar with these savings boxes, you probably already know this and know how to play this, but I'm going to explain it as well, just in case you're new to it, just like me. So when I was thinking of a theme, naturally, I thought of food because, well, I'm me. And so this is the junk food savings box. So with this savings box, you get your A6 dashboard. It's only A6. The whole thing is A6 sized. So it's obviously going to fit in an A6 envelope, all of these, but it will also fit in an A5, of course, because A5 is larger, but it only comes in A6 size. So it's, how many pages is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 pages total. I haven't made the listing yet, so I'm not sure if it'll be 1 download or 2 because Etsy does have size limitations. So it'll either be 1 or 2 downloads. But you get all 8 pages, of course, in the same, with the one purchase. So you have your A6 dashboard that you can choose to use or not, whatever you want to do. And again, all of these trackers and everything, they fit in an A6 envelope. Okay. Then you get 2 bonus games with this. So this little like blurb down here just shows you this is your dashboard. These are your 2 bonus games. The bonus games can be played with the savings box, or they can be played separate as just separate challenges. If you don't want to play these with the savings box, you're still getting 2 additional like savings challenge games essentially that you can just play, whenever. So you have Snack Attack. With this one, you roll a 6-sided die and you work your way down to the bottom. It's kind of like Plinko. And then you're going to save whatever the number is that you land on down here. And then there are some little food items here along the way. So if you land on, or roll a number, I should say, with a little food item, you're going to save an extra $1. So this one, for example, if I rolled a 4, it has this little bag of pretzels here. So I would save an additional $1. And so you roll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. And then as you get down to the bottom here, here are your dollar amounts, and that's how much you would save. Okay. And then again, an extra $1 if you hit one of these little icons. Now, if you want to be like really bougie, and especially maybe if you're playing this not with the savings box, you could also save the number for each like roll, or you can like add them up and maybe add the digits together or something like that. You can kind of course, customize it depending on how much you want to save. But that's called Snack Attack. And then the next bonus game here is called Munch and Crunch. And this is all like crispy, crunchy snacks. And you also roll a die for this. And what you do is you save depending on what you roll. So each number here has a column with some little snacks in and some numbers. And all you do is roll a die. That'll tell you which column. And then you just choose an amount in there in that column to save. And you just cross it off or color it in or whatever. So for example, if I roll a 3, that's my pretzel column. So I can choose whatever amount. I could save $4, $3, $1, or $3. And then you just cross them out as you go. Each column has 4 different amounts to save. So 6 times 4, so 24 times essentially you're going to be saving. Now, let's say you roll a 3, but all of your 3s are already used up or taken. That's where this bonus comes into play at the bottom here. If you have no more 3s left, you can save one of these bonus amounts here and just color in the little circle. And those are just 1 and 2. I didn't want to make them too high. But again, if you've already like eaten all of your snacks in whatever number you roll, you can just save a bonus. Okay, so that is Munch and Crunch. And again, those are your 2 bonus games. It does say down here, just to remind you, you can choose to play the bonus games with the savings box or not. Okay, so that's your first page. The next 2 pages are your trackers. And again, this is all food themed. It's junk food, right? So let me just kind of show you these together. So we have, let's see, is that all in frame? Mostly. Our themes are, this is kind of just like, I don't know, snack foods, I guess you'd say. We have cookies, we have burgers and fries and chicken nuggets, ice cream, candy, and then pizza. So those are like your 6 categories. Okay, and you can see some of them have the little pictures with the dollar amounts and some of them just have empty squares here. So again, I am going to explain that, but those are your 6 trackers. And then the last couple pages are your cards. This comes with how many cards? 4, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 60 cards. Okay, so you get 60 cards total, and so you would cut these out, you know, and then draw from your deck. Okay, so the cards with just an image on them, what you do is you find that image on one of the trackers, and then you would save that dollar amount. So for example, this little bag of gummy bears here would be on your candy tracker or candy section, and that's $5. So you save $5. You could cross it out on your tracker if you want, and then just take the card out of the deck so that you don't draw it again because you've already done that one. If you're playing it like, you know, a box where you just want to like have an end to this, you'll remove the card that you've already used, you know, so that as you play the challenge further and further along, there will be an end to it. But if maybe you've already done it once or you just want to save like a ton, you could of course put the card back in, you know, with your little deck of cards, and then just keep playing till you feel like stopping. So that's your little cards with your icons here. Then some of them have dollar amounts. So for this pizza right here, you could see it's $5. So here is that little pizza right here, and there's a square. You'll just put a 5 there, and then, you know, you saved $5 for that particular pizza. Some of them have like 4 or 9. This one you would choose whether you want to save $4 or $9. Some of them have just the dollar amount. This one says any amount, so you'll obviously save any amount you want. Okay, and that's how the sections are played. There's 6 sections, so it's either going to be an icon, where you have the amount on your tracker and you save that amount, or the card is going to have a dollar amount on it and you choose either, if it's obviously if it's just one amount, you save that amount, or sometimes you will choose the amount. Okay. And then the next sections worth of cards, here are your like burgers and fries and nuggets. This is your ice cream section. So again, you can choose your amounts. This one says any amount. Okay, and then you have one more sheet of these like section cards. And here are your little snacks. And then again, choose your amount. This one says roll a die. And so you just follow the card essentially. And then you get two like bonus card pages. So these, you don't have to use these. Again, if you kind of want this to be over fairly quick, maybe you don't care about saving too much, just use like the main cards. These are the bonus cards, anything with the red up here. So again, you can take these out or not. And these are just bonus savings. So if you choose one of these, you're not really doing anything in a section. You're just kind of saving more. So this one, save your birth month, save an even number, add 3 to the next card. So you would choose the next card, do whatever it says, or save the amount, but add $3 to it. This one, save 5. You'll save $5, but there's 3 like times to save 5. So you're essentially saving $15 with just this one card. And so every time you save 5, you could check one of the circles off until you've done it 3 times. Okay. Then you have here, roll a die, next card times 2, add 5 to your next card, and so on. And again, these are just bonuses. Now, you'll also see cards that say play Snack Attack and play Munch and Crunch. That is those bonus games I showed you in the beginning. If you choose not to play the bonus games with the savings box, you're going to take these out and then you're going to remove those bonus cards as well, just so that obviously so that you don't accidentally choose them. So anything that says play Snack Attack or Munch and Crunch, you'll just eliminate those cards from your game. Or maybe you only want to play one bonus game, just obviously put in those cards for whatever bonus game you want to play. Okay, but that is it. That is the junk food savings box. I hope you like it. And let me show you what it looks like all put together. So again, this is a digital download. You're going to print this yourself. I recommend laminating it to make it more durable, but you don't have to. That's up to you, of course. If you want to, round the corners, whatever you want to do. And this is how it's going to look once all of that is done. So this is all laminated, corners rounded, everything. And they are just really fun, adorable, cute little savings trackers. I love the way this came out. I think it's so colorful and fun, and I'm super happy with it, especially since it's like my first savings box. And these are all the little cards. Again, there's 60 of them, so there is a lot, but you can eliminate cards depending on how much you want to save and how long you want this to go on. Again, the bonus cards you can eliminate entirely, or you can just eliminate the ones that say have the bonus games on them. It's really kind of customizable depending on what you want to do, okay? But that is how this looks and how it comes together once you have it all printed out and laminated and everything. There will also be an option to have me print it. So maybe you don't have a printer or a laminator, but you want like this fully like finished version. I am going to put a separate listing where you can purchase this like this essentially, just laminated. All of the corners are rounded, including on these little mini cards, everything. So if you want to purchase that, if you want kind of me to do all the work for you, there will be a separate listing on that. In addition, I am also going to offer these clear boxes. It obviously doesn't come with this, but this is an option that you can add on if you want. Everything just fits in here so nicely. Or even if you wanted to put these in an A6 binder and then just have like a little box for all of your cards, you can do that too. But I am going to list the boxes as well. The boxes, I think, will be like 2 separate listings. So one listing is going to be just for this box. Obviously, you don't have to just keep a savings box in here. You can keep anything you want in here. It's fairly large. If you maybe have a lot of dice or, a deck of cards or something that you want to keep in here, you can do whatever. I have In mine, I have Ren's 2025 binder in mine. So, you know, whenever you want to keep in it, but I am going to sell these boxes because I do have several. So it's going to be its own separate listing just for the box. But then in the listing for me to like print, laminate, and cut, I think I'm going to have an additional option in the drop down for the box as an add-on. So if you want it printed and laminated by me, you would purchase that, and then you could also choose to add on the box if you want to. Okay, so that is it. I hope you all like it. Again, I'm super happy with how it turned out, and I really want to play it myself because it seems like it's going to be super fun. And again, I've never played anything like that. So yeah, let me know your thoughts down below. And now let's get on with it because I'm sure I've already been chatting like way too long, and this video is probably way too long. So let's start the condensing. If you've never seen one of my condensings, I use a combination of prop money and real cash, and I don't condense the real cash. And the reason for that is just because I don't ever take any money out of the bank just to do a condensing. I just work with what I have here with me. So I only condense the prop money. So if you see me skipping envelopes, that's why. I do have a bunch of envelopes that are just strictly all cash. But yeah, I'm only going to be condensing the prop money. I think this is probably empty, right? Yeah, so this one's empty. And we're just going to go along with all of my binders. This is my prop money box. This is an old card box. It did come with the dividers, but I also added a couple of my own just because I didn't have enough in here. And this is where I keep all of my denominations of prop money. A bunch of this money is from Amazon, the one that looks like real essentially, and I just put stickers on it just to denote that it's fake because it can trip you up. Trust me, you may not think so, but it can. So I have this, and then I have, you know, some of the homemade prop money that I made quite a long time ago, along with some other like digital download prop money that I purchased from other shops and things like that. So that's what I'm going to be using today. I do have also a link, I believe, in my Amazon storefront. If you're looking for some prop money, I do believe I have a set or two linked in there. I just lost my paperclip. So if you're looking for some, check out my Amazon storefront because, yeah, I have some linked in there. I hope my microphone is working. I hope you can hear me okay. My right ear is completely blocked because, yeah, it's just completely blocked right now, and it's extremely annoying and frustrating, but I like can't hear out of it. So hopefully you guys can hear me. I don't know why that would prevent you from hearing me, but you know what I mean. Okay, so Amazon Prime. So I kind of like to do this a couple ways, either, you know, count what I have total and then exchange it, or just kind of exchange it as I go. It seems like if I do it as I go, that's kind of easier for me. So yeah, just I kind of do this a unique way, and it is what it is. So 2 100s for a 200. The money that I'm taking out is just going to go like to the side there, and then I will pull from that pile as I need it. But I don't like count at the end how much I switched out or anything like that, just because yeah, I don't have like an amount that I'm putting in to exchange, like again, like other condensings that you might see on YouTube. I just condense as I go, and I'm pulling from that pile as well. So that just wouldn't make sense. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95, 1. So I can take 100 back. And so we now have 305. And look at how much nicer and like thinner that is. And this is why I like to do the condensings. Now this is obviously finished. So should I put this in my finished challenge envelope? I don't think so. I think I'm just going to toss this. This is more of like a tracker than a savings challenge. It just helps me like stay on track with how much more I need to save. And of course, most of this, almost all of this, I did in 2025. So it's really not even like accurate for the 2026 savings. So I'm just going to toss that. But I did make a new one for myself. I kind of updated it a little bit. And here it is. It's very similar. Each of the little hexagons are $25. And then I want to put my 2026 total on here. So these are coming up next month in March. Both of these subscriptions I will be paying next month, and I want to add the two together and put the total here because every single year without fail I forget the amount. And yes, I can go on my Amazon account and look, but I never know really if that's going to be like the full amount or if their prices are going to change. And of course prices can change next year as well, but at least I'll have the total and be able to know, you know, where I'm at. So that's that. Okay, beauty. This is going to be all real cash, so there's nothing we can do there. Actually, I should also grab my sort quick, but the question is, where is that located? Do any of you know? Here we go. Okay, I also have this sort quick egg linked in my Amazon storefront, I believe. So this is like a big mama. It's a big one. It'll last me like 17 lifetimes. But I like it because it's like, I don't know, ergonomic. Like you don't have to like stick your finger in that little circle one. This one's obviously raised up. I could rub my whole hand on it at once. And yes, I practically use this like lotion. I cannot get enough of this stuff on my fingers. My hands are constantly super dry. And I just really lube up with this stuff. Okay. All right, so next is vacay. I feel like this is one that might need a condensing. And so again, because I use both prop money and real cash, some of these funds do have real cash, which like I said, I cannot condense. So I'm going to separate out the prop money from the real cash. That way it's easier. So I don't accidentally put some real cash back in my prop money box. Imagine that. Okay. So we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50. And again, I kind of like to like count it, exchange a little, count it, exchange a little. And then if I could go back and exchange more, I will. 5, 10, 15, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. So I'll grab 2 20s for that. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Grab a 5. And then 50, 70, 90, 95, 96. So we can't do anything additional with that, but we do have some real cash in here as well. So look at how much a sliver that is. Love that. 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 50, 70, 90, 210, 230, 50, 70, 90, 310, 315, and 16. So 316 in there. Perfect. And I do actually have a finished challenge or two to stuff, but I'm going to do that in the sinking funds totals because this video is already long enough. So yeah. Okay. Emergency. I did not tell you guys about this yet. You can see I have a humongous IOU in here, right? So what happened was Noah Khan is going on tour this summer, and you guys know he is like my absolute love. And I bought a ticket. I needed money to buy a ticket, and so I had like $70 or $80 in my Noah Khan savings challenge that I used, and then the rest I took from this, and then I'm just going to pay it back. 50, 60, 75. Not much I could do there. Let's see, 2 10s for a 20. I had to just buy the tickets like right there and then when they went on sale, actually for the pre-sale, because you may not know this if you don't know anything about Noah Khan, but every single show is now sold out. And most of the venue actually sold out with the pre-sale, not even like the regular sale. And it was so difficult to get tickets. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'll grab a 10. So 5, 50, 70, 81. So 581. And I didn't take the money out. I just have an IOU. So maybe I actually should do that. Should I? I won't worry about it now. I'll just keep the IOU in here. But so the tickets, there was a legit Ticketmaster war, and I've never been through anything like that before. I've just always been able to get tickets for anything I wanted to see, because I guess anything I wanted to see, any concert, just has never been that popular. But we waited in a queue. So it was myself and my friend. It was the two of us. We both separately like had our spots in queue. And during the pre-sale this is, and when I got in queue, there were literally over 40,000 people in front of me. 40,000. And I really think the queue was just random because I actually joined the queue before my friend. But she got a way earlier number than me. I think she had like around 10,000 people ahead of her. So we both went on just to see who could get in there first. She ended up getting in there first. And literally every single ticket that she would click on, there were three of us. Like she was trying to buy 3 tickets because there's 3 of us that are going. Every single ticket or set of tickets she would click on would literally like sell out right from under her. So she had to just constantly keep clicking until she had 3 tickets in the cart with enough time to check out, basically. Like it was a frenzy, a literal frenzy. And after the pre-sale and then again after the regular sale, there were so many people posting on Instagram and everything about how they missed out on tickets. And I don't know how we got so lucky to get these tickets, but we did. And yeah, it was nuts. Like I said, I've never been through anything like that. Like, but I'm super, super happy that we got tickets, and they were $250 each. Yes, expensive, but it's Noah Khan, and he is so worth it. So two 100s for a 200, 250s for a 100, 20, 40, 60, 80. Okay, can't, well, let's see, 50, 70, 90. No, I'll just leave that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 ones for a 5. So yeah, it was crazy. And like I said, I needed to take money out of something to pay for that. And so I took it out of emergency because I didn't really have any other good fund to take it out of. So there it is. 200, 300, 350, 70, 90, 410, 430, 5, 6. 436 here in taxes. So that's good. And that is 1 binder down. Okay, next binder is my all cash binder. So we probably won't be doing much at all in here, but I do still want to check just in case there's anything I can exchange. So this is Penelope. Hers looks like all real cash. Every once in a while, I do have some prop money in some of these that I could exchange. Let's see, car maintenance, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. Nope, can't do anything with that. Okay, next is holidays. I really need to start bulking this one up because Easter is next month, and I can't even believe that. 10, 15, 17. $17 in prop money there, so not much I could do with that. How much do I have in here? 75. Okay. I'm probably going to spend more than $75 on Easter. Groceries, just looks like we have $3. Birthdays, I want to say this is almost all real. Yeah, it looks like we just have a prop 5 in there, so nothing I can do with that. Oh, I actually need to take 20 bucks out of here to give my nephew. We're going to eat tonight for his birthday. So I'm going to put 20 bucks in a card, and then I got him a funny golf towel because he's into golf. 10. Okay, so nothing I could do with that. So we didn't do anything in here, but that's okay. I kind of expected that again because this is kind of like my all cash binder. So there we go. Let's check out Christmas. I feel like I barely have any money saved for Christmas so far, so I don't know if there's even anything we can condense. No, we have 70 bucks. I'm very, very behind with Christmas this year, but I'm really trying to get my tax prep money saved up, and my YouTube checks have been like really small, and so I mostly just stuff that out of YouTube checks. So yeah, okay. Sewer. Let's see what we have in here. 20, 30, 5, 45, 50. Let's take a 50, 5, 10, 15, 20. Take a 20. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So $74 in there. And again, it's just so much smaller. and thinner and easier to count. I don't ever really need a condensing when I do this because A5 envelopes just hold so much money, but I just like to do it every once in a while because it just, again, condenses these and makes them way easier to count. Okay, nothing in there. Looks like we only got about 30 bucks in there of prop. Medical is all real. Kids, no, this is pet. Looks like it's probably all real as well. Yes. Okay. We're going through this really fast, so hopefully this video actually doesn't end up to be too long, but we'll see. That looks like real, fair, that's real, and there's only a few dollars in there anyway. Consignment sale, I believe, is all real. I have to see when this is. I think it's next month in March. And like I told you guys, I don't know if I'm even going to go or not. I don't know. I probably will end up going, to be honest. Okay, let's see. Emergency. 10, 20, 35, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. So I'll take a 50. And this is going to, once I finish this challenge and stuff this is going to just let me subtract from that IOU. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So $56 in there now. That's a $70 challenge. And yeah, I know it really wasn't the best move to take from my emergency fund, but it's really the only fund I was able to. And also, it's 180 bucks. It's not like I took, 3,000 out of there. So it is what it is. $5, $6, $7 in there. So nothing we can do with this one. So we are almost finished. Just, I think, 1 or 2 more envelopes, and then I will let you go. Okay, this one has, let's see, this is all real cash. It should be for Rainbow Kitten Surprise. So the only thing in here is just vacation. Oh, and I just started a new challenge, so there's actually not really anything in here. Yeah, okay, so that was fast. And then Noah, this is the challenge that I took that $70 out of. And again, I just have my IOU in there just to remind myself. It's not looking like I'm going to save this 5K up. Like, between the sheer fact that $5,000 is a ton, and now I have 180 plus 70, what, 250, to pay back before I even start building that back up again. It's just not looking good for that. But we'll see. I am going to keep trying. Okay, the last thing I want to look at is this 2025 challenge, because I believe there should be something in here. And you guys, look. Do you see this? Do you see the amount of this IOU? So the last time I stuffed this, I put $1,000 in here because I finished what did I finish? The Progressive book, I think. And so I put $1,000 in this, but when I was editing, I noticed so many mistakes, so many. And some of you noticed a few of them too and put them in the comments. Thank you. And needless to say, all of my mistakes added up to $52. So now I have a humongous IOU. So the next time I go to stuff this, I probably won't actually even be able to do any of the challenges because I have to pay back that humongous IOU. But that's okay. That happens. So let's see what we have. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I can put a $1,000 bill in here, which is not something I normally get to do very often. So 1,000. That's a real hundo. Look at that. Ooh. Okay, 150, 200. So I'll take another 200. 20, 30, 40, 50. 20, 30, 40, 50. So take 50. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and that's it because those are real ones. So now this is so much smaller. And let's see what we have in here now. 1,000, 1,200, 1,300, 1,350, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1,385 in there out of 2025. Very exciting. And that's it. That is it. Actually didn't take as long as I thought it would, which is wonderful for you all because you didn't have to sit here forever. But if you're watching this video, that digital junk food savings box should be up now in my Etsy shop. So you can feel free to grab it. And again, if you don't have a printer but you want it printed out, just look for the separate listing for like me to print, laminate, and cut. And then also, if you're interested in grabbing the box as well to store it in, that will be a separate listing as well. So now what I'm going to do is just go through and separate out this prop money and then put it back in my box. And then my box will be stocked up once again for more stuffings. But I'm not going to make you watch that because it's boring. So that's it. That's the end of this one. Thank you so much for watching till the end of the video. I am so grateful that you're here. I hope you're having a wonderful week so far, and I love you. I will catch you in the next video. Bye!